Before I move on with this video, I just wanted to wish that wherever you are right now, I hope you're fine, I hope you're well, and I hope you're staying safe. It's been quite a challenging few weeks for, I would say, the entire world. To you, whoever's watching this, please do take care of yourself. We're all in this together, and we will get through this. Welcome again, and thank you so much for checking out my channel and watching this video. With the rise of people working from home, there's been a surge of inquiries about setting up your own workstation at home, creating your own home office to make it look inspiring or just like a pleasant place to work in. This is one of those things that I've personally struggled with, and I would like to show you where my office stands right now. So this is an accumulation of things and work and collaborations that I've done over the last almost 3 years. Hopefully it'll give you some ideas or maybe even inspire you. But yeah, I think it's time for me to share my new setup for 2020. The biggest change to my setup would be the desk itself. A company called Ergonoffice sent me their sit-stand desk called the Sway Desk. Beautifully crafted out of solid wood. And they even included the optional drawer, a simple yet very practical addition. I think every desk actually needs this. The control module is actually integrated in the lower right corner of the tabletop itself. It may look like a touchscreen, but it actually requires you to push it, which is actually kind of nice because it avoids accidental activations. It can be adjusted using the arrows, or you can save 2 specific heights in the memory buttons. This desk feels really nice to the touch, and I've resisted putting a mat on top of it just because I like it so much. But then, GroveMade came out with this new desk mat that was just perfect for the look and feel that I was going for, so I had to get it. To complete the look, Ergonoffice also sent me their desk shelf, also made out of solid wood, the perfect complement to this desk. For the monitors, I'm still using the same LG screens that I've had. One is the 5K Ultrafine, and the other is the 4K version. I looked through Amazon for the monitor arms, and I found one made by Elitab. It has a dual arm setup, and it can hold upwards to 30 pounds, which is great for peace of mind. I use a 2018 15-inch Macbook Pro, which was purchased through Apple's refurbished program. 2.9 GHz, 6-core processor, and 32 gigs of RAM. I was using a Logitech Craft keyboard and MX2S mouse, which I absolutely loved. Unfortunately, connectivity issues kept coming up, and eventually I just got tired of it. So I switched back to the Apple Magic Keyboard and Magic Mouse. I think it actually complements the whole setup, and I have no connectivity issues. For charging my devices, I'm using Satechi's triple wireless charger, which I really like, and it charges my Apple Watch, my AirPods Pro, and my iPhone all at the same time. Now this is actually one of my favorite pieces just because it looks so interesting. I got this through an Etsy store called Urban Edison. For listening to music, I used the Sennheiser HD58X Jubilees. I got them through Drop.com, formerly known as Massdrop, and have been my go-to headphones when I'm working. I use a simple black aluminum stand by Elitech Pro, also from Amazon. I wanted one with no branding, and the metal finish is perfect for what I was looking for. The headphones are connected to a Focusrite Scarlett audio interface. The reason I got this was because I was looking for a solution to connect 2 microphones to my MacBook Pro for recording purposes. Speaking of recording audio, I use a Neewer XLR condenser mic mounted on a boom arm with a shock mount. This came as a set from Amazon and cost just around $30. To connect all this craziness to my MacBook Pro, I use Satechi's Type-C Pro Hub adapter. It has 2 USB Type-A ports, 2 Type-Cs, and an SD and microSD card slot. Now, if there's one thing that gets the most attention in my office, it's this thing right here. It's still the same chair that I got from IKEA, and it's called the Anyway, it's held up pretty well, and it still is comfortable even after about a year of use. And that's pretty much the desk side of things. But I do want to show you what I did to the shelvings that I had before. I replaced the white IKEA shelves for shorter but deeper wooden ones from West Elm. They match the color of the desk, and the metal brackets just give it a very industrial yet modern look. Much more interesting to look at, in my opinion. On top of the shelves are still the same cameras and lenses that I've had, minus a couple of other accessories. Right next to the shelf, I have my Peak Design sling and everyday backpack. And on the opposite wall, I have a poster of a Porsche 918, and I just changed the frame from white to black just so it matches the rest of the theme. If I'm not using headphones, I listen to music or podcasts with this LG PK4X Boom. I personally love the design of it, even though it's not the smallest Bluetooth speaker out there. And last but not least, I want to share with you this beautiful pedestal, also made by Ergonomoffice. It has casters underneath so I can move it around freely, but this is my favorite feature: soft close drawers. And that concludes my desk tour for 2020. I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to give a special shout out to my sister Audrey and her husband Joe for helping me tremendously just set this whole thing up. I have the tendency to be a complete moron when it comes to assembling anything, so I definitely needed some help. Also, that lamp back there is a gift from my sister, so thank you again. And of course, I would like to thank Ergonomoffice for sponsoring this video and for making my workspace a very, very awesome place to just sit in and be creative and feel creative. So all the items that I talked about in this video are going to be in the description down below. I'll put some links there. Follow me on Instagram. I'm quite active over there. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing and of course liking this video. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And honestly, the only thing that I would like to say is to stay safe, stay home, and be well. Catch you guys again pretty soon. Thanks.